I think a lot of people are going to be taking a deep breath this weekend, whether they're interested in what's going on the track, what's happening with the bookies. A huge amount going on at the 2018 Met, South Africa's richest race. And this morning stepping in is MJ Byleveld, one of the jockeys who I'm trying to figure out if he's nervous or not, or if this is just another day, another race. MJ, thank you so much for joining us. As cool, calm and collected as you are, I know that you guys are cool customers, that you have to be because you work in such an adrenaline fueled space, but this has got to feel like a big day. Surely the Met has to be a special day for a rider.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we obviously race all year round, and we don't always get the big crowds, but at the Met there's a big crowd. It's like the Queen's Plate, but the Met is always special. All these big races, there's a little bit extra added pressure to it. Your friends, your family, everyone comes and watches, and when you get to the track there's thousands of people, so it's very good to have the crowds around, but there's obviously a little bit of extra pressure to it.
Does that elevate your performance? Do you go into a zone in that space, or do you find having that kind of atmosphere kicks you up a gear?
Yeah, I think it's before you obviously you feel a little bit of pressure and things like that, the adrenaline starts going, but once I get on the horse then it's just you get in your own world and don't worry about the crowds around you until you go past the winning post. Then
you're on a beautiful lady this weekend, Nightingale. You've got, I would imagine, an incredible connection with the horse while you are racing. I know you do tend to work with a lot of different animals, but how important is that click? What does the jockey do? What does the horse do? Break it down for us.
I think a lot of people ask that question. For me, my personal opinion, I think a jockey's probably got 10% of the responsibility.
It's not their fault, hey? It's not their fault.
You're not gonna beat the Ferrari with a Volkswagen Beetle, so you still need a horse underneath you. But yeah, there are jockeys that can make a difference, and for me, it's 10% that little extra that you need to have to make that difference.
How does it work? For instance, a horse like Nightingale, how do you get the best out of her?
Well, we're fortunate to try and ride them in the mornings, and you work with a trainer that trains them, and then obviously there's quite a lot of tactics behind it, and that's where the jockeys come in. Some horses really enjoy their way of racing, and you've got to read the pace in the race, and it basically boils down to tactics. If they ask you to do a certain thing in a race, and you just got to try and perform what they ask of you, and you need to obviously know a little bit of the history of the horse, but once you're out there, the gates open, it's a different ball game.
Yeah, you've got to roll with the punches. How do you get to the level where you are? What has allowed you to take that step up to become a world class? We've got a lot of young jockeys in South Africa. How do you take that step? What's made the difference for you? What makes you a brilliant jockey, do you
For
think?
me, it's like any sportsman. You got your ability. To me, it's just either you got it, the knack of being a jockey or not. To any sportsman, like a rugby player as well. But behind that also comes a lot of hard work. For me, a lot of hard work has worked out. I've put my head down and really, not just physical training, but actually the work in the mornings at track has made the difference for me. For some guys, it's just plain talent. You get on the horse and they'll work with him. But yeah, as I said, for me, it was just work and getting to know the horses.
You know, all of this, most people out there are saying absolute nonsense because they want to know one thing and one thing only. Who are the fiercest competitors out there? Who are you going to be watching? I know you've said the gents, the boys are looking quite strong in this field.
Yeah, most definitely. The weight conditions have changed this year, and it favours the horses with the better ratings. So obviously Legal Eagle and Anton Mark is favourite. The top three is Legal Eagle, Marina Resco, I think is also the big chance. And then right at the bottom of the weights is a young filly, Susanna, that she's got 51.5 on her back. Very, very good jockey in Grand Van Niekerk riding, and I think she'll be quite competitive. But the boys are normally a bit stronger, and the weights are definitely favouring them. And hopefully I can get my lady to run in the first four.
I absolutely love it. Good value there. Very good
Definitely.
value there, sir. Thank you so much. Susanna, I can just imagine people screaming that on the side of the track. But Nightingale, one to watch. Thank you so much, sir, and stay safe out there.
Thanks very much, and thanks for having me on the show.
And everyone who's going to the Met this weekend, have a blast, party safe.